Good evening, everyone. Welcome to this episode of Market Pulse for Nifty. My name is Ajit Mahuli, the founder and mentor at LearnPriceActionTrading.com. Let's take a look at what Nifty is likely to do for this week, starting 13 September 2021 to 19 September 2021. All right, so on the monthly, as you see, Nifty is in a very strong uptrend. The next area of buying for a swing or a positional trade is all the way here. Let me just show it to you. Yeah, it's around 16,000. A nice move out of that level. Prices will retrace back here when we don't know when, but whenever they retrace back, this is the area where you should look at going long from swing, maybe possibly cash positions. That is the best area to go long. No overhead supply, so no shorting on the Nifty index. Uh, let's take a look at what is the weekly offering us. So that's the new demand zone that has been formed on the weekly chart. If you take a look, that's here around 16,700 to 16,134. That's also good area for swing positions because the trend will still remain intact and you will have a lot of stocks coming into good areas of demand zone at this area. So this is a good area again to initiate swing long positions. We are pretty much overextended, so don't get into aggressive long positions till we have a good move up beyond the prior high it created last week. So before that, if you're long already, just keep on trailing, and it'll be wiser to book some profits out of your positions on the index or in your FNO positions. Cash you can still hold on because long term positions are still intact. No supply zone, so no shorting. On the daily chart, for the last nearly 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days, we are just consolidating between this area of 17,434 and 17,200 approximately. Now, this could be a consolidation where again we could see a new move coming in Nifty, and if we have a new bullish candle like this after breakout of this area congestion, we could reach around 17,500 to 17,600. That is the area where Nifty will likely to go on. If you see these rejections prices, every dip is being bought into. So that's why no shorting allowed, but you can do your short-term income or intraday long positions as soon as we come to good areas of demand zone. The next daily demand zone is also aligning itself with the weekly demand zone. That's why it's very, very overextended. We could definitely see pullbacks coming in, but we'll have to see whether it comes before a new high or this is the high that has been created. But still, the trend is bullish, but we are overextended. Avoid aggressive long positions. Wait for pullbacks to go long. On the intraday time frame, that's our area of interest. That's where Nifty on the 75-minute we have a supply zone, and that is the demand zone which is continuously holding up. So if you see this, that's a demand zone. So it's hovering in a very narrow range since, let's say, about 7 September. So quite a few days it's been hovering. Wait for a breakout either beyond the high of 1434, or what was the high? 1432.75. Once it closes on the daily convincingly beyond this, then aggressive long positions can be initiated. Otherwise, it will be in intraday trading range. The more we come closer to 280, 270, we can look at intraday longs, and I would still avoid shorting. Only when we break this demand zone, that's when you can look to short Nifty, maybe to a new area of demand that is around 17,000. So we could have a good fall coming if we break this demand zone. So as of now, Nifty is consolidating. There are very small intraday setups available on Nifty. I mean, I would avoid the index trading, but look at good stocks in the index. They will offer you good positions. Welcome to this episode of Market Pulse for Bank Nifty for the week 13 September 2021 to 19 September 2021. Let's take a quick look at what Bank Nifty is doing. Let me remove everything. All right, so on the monthly, again, we are bullish, but yet to breach the prior high here on Bank Nifty, which I expected to break because the trend is strong. We are consolidating on the monthly here. So on the smaller time frame, you will see good consolidation happening. And once we break out of that consolidation, we'll probably have a new high coming in Bank Nifty. On the monthly, that was the original demand zone from where Bank Nifty has been moving up. That's the monthly demand zone. We came back and we went up. We again came back, picked up orders from smaller time frames and are moving up. So very strong uptrend on Bank Nifty, though it's consolidating. Avoid swing shorts, but you can look at intraday longs and shorts both, which are possible. As we go down to smaller time frame, it will be much clearer. On the weekly chart, that's the area of supply where we are finding it difficult to go beyond uh, break and go and make a new high on the Bank Nifty. So that's the supply zone where Bank Nifty is hovering around. But if you take a look, the price action is suggesting that every time it is hitting it, it is not falling lower. In fact, after it falls, it is being bought into and it is making a new high. So it's about time, maybe this week, next week, we could see a move out of a Bank Nifty prior high. And once it be closed convincingly, look at new areas of demand to go long. That's the new, that's a demand zone on Bank Nifty that is still holding up on the weekly chart. So that's a demand. The next demand is still here, but trend is up. We might not see big fall unless we break some daily demand zone. So bullish outlook, but we are in the weekly supply. So be cautious about aggressive longs. Intraday long shorts both are possible in Bank Nifty. On the daily chart, after giving a new high, we pulled back. This was the demand zone we were talking about in 2 or 3 week back market pulse, from where we had a very nice move. We made a new high of 37,140. From there, we came back to these areas. That's a new demand zone that has been formed on the daily chart on Bank Nifty. Good swing long positions can be initiated at around 35,800. That's the area where once it comes, you can look at a lot of banking stocks which would be trading in good daily demand zones, from where we can expect a further push towards the all-time high. But right now we are consolidating. The bias is still bullish. Unless we go beyond 36,900 on or 866 on the Bank Nifty, avoid aggressive long positions. Wait for a pullback till this point to initiate new swing long positions. On the 75-minute chart, so that's the original supply. Let me show you the original supply that is holding up Bank Nifty still. So that is the supply which is holding up Bank Nifty, and we have a very narrow, smaller supply, the origin of that move top. So multiple supply zones, but the good thing is we have tested till the extreme for the lower supply, so we can just neglect this. So that's the last hurdle for Bank Nifty. Once we clear that, we could see a good move coming in Bank Nifty. That's the 75-minute demand zone, which is holding up Bank Nifty. So if we come back again here, it will be good to go long. But once we start moving beyond 750, we could see a faster up move towards 37,180, 200, and then maybe a new high is also possible. So bullish outlook, intraday time frame, you can do shorts if you're getting reward to risk. But if you're long, hold on to your longs. Your stop loss is still going to be below this. If you're not long, wait for prices to come back here. Maybe this time it will go a little deeper, and then you can pick it up for a fresh for this target of this high of 37,150. If we break this, the next areas of demand for us will be here. That will be the area where we will look to go long on Bank Nifty. So currently it is this area which is holding up. As long as we don't break and we are inside this, you can look to buy. Once we come here, book profits, and on confirmation, look for shorts. So bullish bias, currently range bound on based on the daily price action, daily and intraday price action, but monthly, weekly are supporting on the long side. Every pullback, look to be a buyer in the banking stocks. Shorts will only be intraday, otherwise avoid shorts. All right. Please go through this disclaimer.